Hej, witajcie, z tej strony Bobru, a to jest kolejny odcinek z gry o Tron z studia Telltale Games. Jak pamiętacie, ostatnio byliśmy na czerwonym weselu, w obozie ludzi Lorda Forestera, byliśmy kierunkiem jego syna bodajże. Ten syn nie przeżył, ogólnie była masakra, Lord Forester też nie przeżył i teraz wróciliśmy na ziemię Foresterów, żeby oddać miecz i wspomnieć dla bodajże brata Lorda Forestera, co się stało i że cała armia Młodego Wilka została rozbita. Tak. O, ślady krwi. Nieprzyjemnie. Świeża? Świeża. Mam ten miecz, więc... Wow, przed chwilą ta świnia żyła chyba, czy nie? Okej, spójrzmy na nią. Ale grafika tu jest superancka. Taka komiksowa, ale bardzo ładna. Taka trochę inna od tych pozostałych gier. Oj, oj, oj. Ogień, mam nadzieję, że nasz tutaj, kurczę, nasze ziemie nie płoną, czy nasze, no. Ziemie, do których należymy, no. Coś w tym stylu bym powiedział. Z tym wózkiem nic nie można zrobić. Dobra, idziemy tutaj, a to jest kolejny wózek. Również wywalony. Coś tutaj się działo. Zdecydowanie. Zobaczymy. Wóz ojca i słuchać jakieś śmiechy, czyli pewnie jacyś bandyci. Albo żołnierze. Ale my podobno umiemy się bronić. Aha, czyli Boltonowie. Boltona kojarzycie z tego. Boltona możecie kojarzyć oczywiście z książki oraz z serialu. To był ten z obdartym człowiekiem na herbie, który był chorążym Starków, ale później zdradził. Ja ogólnie zapomniałem o spoilerach, które mogą być w tym odcinku dotyczących serialu lub książki. Tak, jego syn to Ramsay Snow, ten Bankard, który Tiona wykastrował. Tak, obdarty człowiek, widzicie?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
A pierdolisz.
Where'd you get that sword?
Wyjąłem twojej matce z
Not a
pochwy.
chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter. None of your fucking business. We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Dajesz, spróbujmy się, misiaczku.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
No, kiepsko na mnie się trzymają te miecza.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
No błagam. Aż ciebie cipa, Gareth.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
No widziałem, może nam będzie lepiej szło. Albo toporkiem.
You really are a pig farmer,
To.
aren't you?
Zdecydowanie. Na dystans. Dobra, do widzenia. Pierwszy. Teraz toporkiem tego śmiecia. Albo złap to po prostu. Dobra, oddawaj miecz, śmieciu. Dawaj zaklęty miecz. O, fuck. Ale ta rana na nodze nie jest zbyt przyjemna. Dobrze. Co teraz?
Please,
Litości?
I beg of you.
Chyba cię pojebało.
They'll never
Ja też miałem
survive without me.
rodzinę, którą zajebałeś.
No, please. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I
No
promise.
zabij go. Nie rozumiem, czemu on ten uciekł. Mieliśmy przerwać na Tronia, coś w tym stylu?
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister.
Ale dziwne jest strasznie grafika. W niektórych miejscach.
I tried to stop them.
Czy mieliśmy siostrę, tak? Nie zauważyłem teraz, nie patrzyłem na napisy. Tylko usłyszałem coś w tym stylu. Kuźwa. Ale, no dobra, ale nie mam teraz nic do stracenia.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Ja już zapomniałem, jak wygląda, więc mam nadzieję, że Garrett, że ty będziesz kojarzył. Dobra, Iron Ruff. Tak, to jest twierdza domu Foresterów. A my stąd nogą, ale nie wiem, to była strasznie poważna rana.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
A, Kasztelan. My jesteśmy jego siostrzeńcem, okej. Tak, tak, to było mówione w prologu, w tym obozie. Jak gadaliśmy z tym drugim giermkiem.
Garrett!
A taki spektakularny.
They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall.
No, maestra potrzebujemy, koniecznie. A jakieś okłady. Albo jakieś, nie wiem, ciepłe wino.
Two Whitehill soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Ja pierdzielę 8-letnią siostrę.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable, unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Moderna maestra. Gdzie ma łańcuch?
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Dobrze, stracili nogę na samym początku. A dobra, jest łańcuch.
Justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance.
Jest
No doubt
łańcuch.
the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
Dokładnie, zabili, no to zgięli. Tyle.
Can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the
Okay.
wound open for me, would you?
O. O. Co za robaki?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
No ale młody wilk, Robb Stark też był młody, a poprowadził o wojnę.
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of
Musimy mówić prawdę
warcraft.
naszym przyjaciołom.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
To prawda, Forrester był spoko
Lady
gościu.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Dobra, chodzi mi w miarę normalnie.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
On wygląda trochę jak Jak wiecie to? Jak z muru, z serialu ten taki kurczę, jeden z kumpli Johna. Jezu, jak on się nazywał, nie pamiętam. Taki, co był zarośnięty jak żubr, to właśnie on bardzo podobnie do niego wygląda. Ale nie pamiętam, jak on się nazywał. Dren chyba? Chyba był Dren i Pip, coś w tym stylu. Jakoś tak się nazywali i on właśnie przypomina tego Drena, wydaje mi się. Dobra. Pokażę mu miecz może? Nagle bez problemu go nosimy?
Bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Okej. Zobaczymy, co tu leży. Zobaczmy, co jest w wiaderku. O, co te larwy. Po co mam to? No dobra, spróbujmy.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
No ciekawa metoda. Możemy sobie wziąć bandaże i na to? Czy to też sprawdzamy?
This might help.
A, możemy wziąć, no spoko. To weźmy jak możemy. Dobra. Tutaj jest chyba gobelin przedstawiający ród foresterów.
You do seem able to put weight on it.
Będą już podpisani? Tak, będą. To jest Lord Forrester, który zginął, a to jego syn Roderick. Obaj zginęli. Rion jeszcze jest, to jest chyba pani Forrester, tak? To Mira, pewnie córka. Talia i Ethan. Pewnie Talia to też córka, a Ethan to jakiś Bart? Syn? Nie wiem. Nie syn, tylko chłopak jej. Asher, dobra, posprawdzajmy.
Roderick.
A, myślałem,
He's our best warrior by far.
A, to był najlepszy wojownik, okej.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Byliśmy rodziermkiem.
Gregor the Good.
To Rion. Ryan.
Never easy being the fourth born son.
A to czwarty syn był. Aha, dobra, to wychodzi na to, że pierwszy, drugi, trzeci, czwarty, tak. To wszystko synowie. Jeżeli tak.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me.
Zawsze była miła.
Me like I was a Forrester myself.
Nie tak jak Caitlin Stark, nie?
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Ona jest... Kurczę, to jest trochę podobne do rodu Starków. Ona jest Sansa, też kurczę jest...
Talia and Ethan.
Jest na dworze Królewskiej Przystani. A to jest ten Ethan, tak? Okej. A co z tym Asherem?
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Aha, został wygnany. No spoko.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
A tu jest krzesło. Nie wiem, ja będę też sobie przeszukiwał to. Przez to pewnie odcinek do duszy, ale też myślę, że ciekawsze, nie? Zawsze powinno być trochę ciekawiej. Okej. Okno, możemy spojrzeć za okno.
The Ironwood Grove.
Musimy pogadać zaraz z tym. No ale serio, pokazuje nam okno i naszą postać, a nie to, co jest za oknem? Ale chamstwo. Widoki pewnie są fajne, ale kurczę. Dobra, podejdźmy do maestra. Jak nam ta gra każe. No, jakoś możemy operować, może stanąć na jednej nocy byśmy nie dali rady, ale ogólnie jest spoko. Dobra.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Właśnie.
Why do the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone
Odwieczny
killed
wrogowie,
someone, which
czaję.
led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Okej.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady
Jest
Forrester.
Mira i Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett,
To Talia.
I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
No niestety.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Castelli.
Dokładnie, to on miał prowadzić te
Fitting
natarcie.
tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
Przykro.
This has
Przykra
been
sprawa.
so incredibly difficult for us.
Ciężka,
especially the
przykra
children.
sprawa.
But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
To prawda.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
O Jezu, coś mówił?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
A to?
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Jebać.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed the
Belkarta.
Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our
Kurwa,
shoulders.
Ramsay Snow. Ciekawa postać, ale straszliwie chamska.
Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already.
A to nasz wujek jest, tak? O, to jest nasz wujek,
He
tak,
wants too
okej.
much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we
Fajny
cannot
jest ten
take.
koleś. Nie nasz wujek, tylko ten właśnie wojownik.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But
Gdzie miałbym pójść niby?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Królewska przystań.
You're sending him to the wall.
Co?
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's
Super.
difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it
A,
doesn't
znowu
suit
mój zgarek, wybaczcie. Będę musiał go wypieprzyć z tego pokoju. Tak jak nas wypieprzają z domu Forresterów, przez to, że zabiliśmy tego wieśniaka.
That settles it then.
Ale właśnie to zabijając to drugie nic nie
You can have my
zrobiliśmy.
horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food.
Bo i tak jednego zabiliśmy. Tego co nas szedł z mieczem pierwszego i co do widłami przybiliśmy. Więc to tutaj nie było wielkiego wpływu. Po prostu zabiliśmy 2 zamiast 1.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I
Jasne.
would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Nie fajnie, że dostajemy się mur, ale pewnie coś się stanie po drodze, bo to
I've been
było
waiting for the right
zbyt
moment
proste.
to tell you.
Jestem w ciąży. Nie, no, żartuję.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
Tak, nie przypominam sobie w ogóle tej.
The North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What
Masz
is
co
the
to
North
jest?
Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You
Ciekawie.
haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nie, nie mówiliśmy.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Dobrze jemu to powiedzieliśmy Dungeonowi.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Rangerem chciałbym zostać, za mur się wybierać, ale to nie jest fajna sprawa. Nie wiem, czy jakimś zarządcą nie byłoby być lepiej.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your
Oczywiście.
actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
No, nawet uściśnięcia dłoni, taki z nią wujek. No ale dobra, nie jest zły. No to się dziwnie wygląda to pożegnanie. Ale tak idziemy, przy czym tam zamarzniemy. Tutaj jeszcze są drzewa, kuźwa, przy samym Winterfell już jest zimno i w ogóle. Może buziak? Na drogę chociaż? Nie, pamiątka.
Be safe.
Dzięki. Baby. A fajny krajobraz z przodu. To drzewo to chyba jest herb Foresterów, tak mi się wydaje. Vanishing of the Ethan Carter. A to jest Ethan Forrester i teraz nim będziemy sterować, tak? O Jezu, przecież on ma z 12 lat. No ale Joffrey tyle też miał w książce chyba. Gdzie został królem 7 królestw.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
Kuźwa, bawił się chowanego i ten się straży, że ty zniknął. Masakra.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine.
Garrett is smart.
Dokładnie. Da radę.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
A Sir Royland to ten
He
wojownik.
calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man.
No, to byś przystało.
Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah.
Stare
Where was
czasy.
I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
Talia się to
You're
nazywa.
nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Jasne.
Only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Rozkminy dzieci w średniowieczu. Niesamowite. Bogatych dzieci.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Okej, wzywają nas.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
A to ten Royland.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Nie no, musimy iść bez
He's
przesady.
demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
No niestety, co oni sobie wyobrażają? No czasami trzeba jakieś obowiązki mieć, nie? Dobra, i słuchajcie ludzie, w tym momencie kończymy. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Jeżeli tak, nie zapomnijcie o łapce w górę, trzymajcie się, no i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku z gry o Tron, gdzie prawdopodobnie będziemy sterować może jeszcze inną postacią. Myślę, że będzie też jakaś perspektywa tej Tiary, no tej dziewczyny, co jest w Królewskiej Przystani. Tak więc trzymajcie się, no i hej, papa.